Hello, hello, how is everyone? I don't actually know if anyone's here yet, but if there is anyone here, hello. Hey, televised. Nice. It's been kind of a long day for me. I had class early this morning, but other than that, I'm doing pretty fine, actually. I got to take a short nap when I got home, so I should be all good in terms of energy. Uh, I don't really have too much to say today in terms of prefacing the stream. I feel like I always see streamers do like, or well, especially VTubers, but also streamers in general do like up to half an hour of like just chatting stuff before they get into the game, and I never have anything to say beforehand. Girl who must speak Spanish. I remember. Uh, it's usually just off-topic talk, right? Yeah, it's Spanish. Ah, let me find my phone to set a timer. I don't have my phone to set a timer. I'm using my phone for tracking. Let me set a timer in my browser. 2 minutes to make up for not having it here, for not doing it on Tuesday. Uh, no. No palabras? Uh, Spanish is bad. My Spanish is really bad. Uh, no tengo uh, uh, anything. ¿Cómo se dice anything? Uh, brain not working. Español. Ah. Hablo portuñol. Me gusta tu peo. No sé peo. Portuno. Español y portugués. Ah. Sí, no, no sé peo. ¿Cómo se dice peo? Pelo. Ah. Hmm? What is... Hmm? There's a ringing sound. Oh, that's my timer. The ringing sound is my timer. Pelo is hair. Yeah, pelo is hair in Spanish, yes. You like my hair? My Spanish is terrible. That's fair. And I mean, you probably have about the same relationship to Spanish I do, and the languages are similar but not the same. Although you speak both English and Portuguese, so you probably have more knowledge or more ability to figure it out between the two of those than I do just speaking English. I don't know why I did that redeem in the first place. I'm pretty sure it was to force me to practice speaking Spanish on stream, but... monolingual, so you're doing better than me. I mean, that's fair. I used to be better at Spanish. I learned it in high school, and then I had to use it for I had to use it for work for a while. But I haven't had to use it for work in a good couple years, so I've lost a lot of it. Yeah, it was to force me to practice. I've been trying to practice on my own. It's just... I have got other things to worry about. Know about a paragraph's worth of French in one French song. Yeah, that's sort of how I am with Spanish, is that I have a decent vocabulary, and like I can read, and I can read Spanish, and I can generally like translate it by listening, but the speaking is where there's just like a disconnect in my brain, I think. Is having to, like, my brain tries to figure out what I want to say in English and then try to translate that directly to Spanish, which usually doesn't quite work. Mistyped 2 by accident and also got pelo wrong. Yeah. That's fair. That messed me up a little. I am trying to practice my Spanish. That's why I have that redeem in the first place. Although I did disable it for the rest of this stream today because I don't think I have any, the brain power to speak Spanish more than once this stream. French-Canadian dub of Dragon Ball Z is how I remember some French. My mom is Canadian, and so, like, I have some French words that I know in theory, but they're usually just whatever she would yell at us to go do something. Like, if it's, like, be quiet, sit down, that sort of thing, because that's what you need to... That's the only time you're speaking French to your English-speaking kids. Alright, what was I doing? The game. I think we've got about a chapter and a half left, if I remember correctly. It also meant I picked up the Quebecois accent, so it doesn't sound great. Fair. I mean, it's probably better than my attempts at speaking Spanish. Although it really is good for me to practice, so I guess there's that positive part of it. All right. I think we have... Oh, we only have one chapter and then the final... If this is anything like the previous game, it'll have the last chapter and then like a big final level. Oh, game audio. Yes. Thank you for the reminder. I look like a gremlin with this model sometimes? Huh? I'm not entirely sure how that works. Alright, beach trip. A seaside photo shoot goes horribly wrong. Oh goodness, okay. Okay, so we've got 3 bottles of what looks like orange soda. We've got... Oh, it's already over, Miss Westlake? This has been one of the coolest photo shoots I've ever done. Darius, take another picture of me. Or Darius? I don't know how to say that name. Can't we do just a little more? We're having such a great time. Damn, youngsters almost ruin the show. Or almost ruin the shoot. Stupid Sanja should have given us better models. She should try some Genius. It boosts intellect and it's full of disaccharide. Have you tried it, Jack? Oh, I have no doubt that it consists of disaccharide and that it can boost your intellect level. I have captured what we need, I'm saving it in a disk, and we can return to the lab. Alright, so what I remember from last time is they reassembled the Golden Idol. But, okay, so for those of y'all who haven't seen this game before, the Golden Idol is a device that basically can give and take different things. I believe it was, energy, heat, and life were in the first game, and then I think this one has memories incorporated as well. So in this case, they reassembled the Golden Idol to give and take memories. Alright, so we've got 2 different shades of soda. Hey, the shoot is over. We're packing up. We can drop you off downtown if you'd like. A pack of tablets. Okay, so they drugged the soda? Unless that's the genius Eugene was talking about. His name is Eugene, right? I think his name was Eugene. Staff, the idiot, me. King to create visuals for the board, no act to take care of the idol. Alright. Miss Marmot, do you want to review the photo- or Mr. Marmot, do you want to review the photos? I've added 2 more. Alright, so we've got 3 models, different lipstick colors. One of them has a flower tattoo or drawing on her arm. 3 models. I'm sure the trick is going to be telling these 2 apart from the... I mean, obviously there's the taller one, but, like, looking at them from the back, you can't tell which one of them's wearing earrings in this photo. And that seems to be the distinctive factor. Alright, we've got purses here. Right, blue lipstick. A colorful sheet with some pieces missing. I've got bags and I've got photos. We've got this, red lipstick. We've got this, 3 hot models wanted for soda commercial beach shoot. Must be fit and look good in a swimsuit. We shoot on Thursday at Southern Seastone Beach. Pays 10, I don't know what currency symbol that is, so I'm gonna go with dollars, I guess. Pays 10 each plus potential future recommendations. Brigantine blue blend cigarettes, green lipstick. And I know you're mad about me dating Adrian so soon after your breakup, but this is the opportunity of a lifetime. You know the casting agent, Miss Harper? She's looking for 3 models for a soda commercial. We need you. This could be our big break. Imagine, no more waiting tables. Please let bygones be bygones and call me, girl. Alright, we've got sweet pine cigarettes, a bar of something, and red lipstick. Alright, so I'm sure I have to identify, yeah, these are names. So I have to identify which bag belongs to which person here. I have too many tabs open. I'm trying to find my chat. I think it was something annoying like Eugene. I'm pretty sure it was Eugene. We've got a blister pack of tablets labeled Genius. A list of people. I'm assuming these are the models. Pam Campbell, Jennifer Gibson, Kelly Green, Sasha Hill, Wendy Marshall, Debbie Morning, Vicki Perez, Eve Robertson, and Amy Wood. And then Lux Catalog. Okay. So we need to figure out which of the models we have. My guess is I should be able to narrow it down by height. Ooh, shit's going down in here. Girl, you were lucky. It could have been much worse. Take the moment in and think about what you're doing with your life. Garbage like this will destroy your health. But I swear I don't use drugs. I'm a professional actress. I don't understand anything. My memory's fuzzy. It happens, Miss Harper. The things they ingest in Seastone clubs, you cannot imagine. Thank you for your help and for being so understanding. These young models can be so irresponsible. I'm furious, but I'm glad she'll be okay. The client from OPIG wants to have final say on the models. He has a thing for blondes and beauty marks, and apparently they don't need to be big names. Send him our recent, cheap, but nice-looking catalog. Yeah, okay, so his name is Eugene Marmot. Her... my mouse. Oh my god, her butt is breathing. Yeah, I think it's just the whole thing is very animated character-wise. Yeah, that works. I just don't want any weird shit. EM. And then I've got ambulance duty list. Medic is Ridley Cano. Paramedic is Ellis Simpson. Okay. To L, my biggest fan. Magus, or I don't know how to say that. The quote-unquote candy destroying our youth. Parents' guides to the most popular and most dangerous drugs. Sunnies, gum containing caffeine and nicotine that youngsters use to stay up all night partying. Highly addictive. Euphoria. This amphetamine-based rich kid drug quickly delivers short but strong bursts of happiness. Highly addictive. Crystal. Smoking the opioid crystal causes users to forget their worries and not feel pain. Highly addictive. Portal. Causes extreme hallucinations. Popular in spiritual cults. The lysergic acid in Portal destroys users' morals and belief in God. Well, that sounds fun. Okay. So, I'm gonna start with names like I usually do. The models might be slightly tough to figure out because I don't have any faces for them right now. I'm doing pretty okay. I'm a little bit tired today, but that's just what being in college does to you. Okay, so medic and paramedic are Riley Cano and Ellis Simpson. This is addressed to L, and it's in the bag with the X mark on it. So since you have an X mark on your hat, you're probably Ellis. So this is Ellis Simpson, which makes you Ridley Cano. This is probably the agent, Miss Harper. I don't have a first name for her yet. I know these guys from earlier in the game. You are Marie Westlake, Jack Nowick, and Eugene Marmot. Who is this? Is that the guy in the... oh no, that's the photographer. That is Darius. Okay. Okay, one of them had a list of all the personnel. Okay, the idiot, me, King to create visuals for the board, no one to take care of the idol. Okay, so the photographer is probably Darius King, then. Now I've got to identify the models, is the question. Okay, so I've got these two here. Actually, if I'm gonna identify the models, I probably need to identify the bags first, because the bags have their lipsticks in them. I've got two red lipsticks. Let's see. Okay, so this has got to be Marmot's briefcase. Not that. I need my words. This is Eugene Marmot. Eugene Marmot. Alright, and then the others I'll have to identify by the lipstick colors. The casting agent's wearing red lipstick, right? Yes, she is. Okay. Okay, blue lipstick. Red lipstick. Green lipstick. Red lipstick. Okay. So I could figure out who's a smoker and who's not by looking at the bags. So green lipstick and blue and red lipstick are both smokers. Oh, but red lipstick could be the casting agent as well. Okay, but I do know green lipstick's a smoker. I can figure it out from here. Photos. Okay. So green lipstick is either the tallest or the second tallest. And has long hair. Or at least medium length hair, not her hair's not short, that's the important part. Okay, let's see. Does she have... Green does not really have bangs, although that could just be styling as well. I might need a notepad for this one. I have too many names to keep track of. Notepad. Alright, so... Green can be... Green has to be a smoker, so she can be Pam, Jennifer, and she's not short. She can be Pam, Jennifer, Wendy. She's not Debbie, because she's not the shortest of them. Or she's taller than at least one of them. She could be Vicky. Alright, so Pam, Jennifer, Wendy, and Vicky. She could be Jennifer. She's not Pam. She could be Wendy, or she could be Vicky. Although Vicky's got curly hair. Wendy's got curly hair, so she's probably Jennifer. Alright, where's my photos? Photos, words. Alright, so you are probably Jennifer. What's Jennifer's last name? Why did I only write down the first names? Jennifer Gibson. Jennifer Gibson. She's also the tallest. Because this one's got the blue flower on her arm. And this one doesn't. So Jennifer's the tallest. Jennifer is 5'10". Okay, so she's the tallest on the list anyways. Or, except for Kelly Green. So Kelly Green is out of the running. "5'10". Okay, so it can't be Kelly Green, so I'm looking for blue. I'm looking for a non-smoker, decently tall, with longish hair. So she can be... She can't be Kelly, she could be Sasha, Eve, or Amy. Let's look at the catalog then. So Sasha, Eve, Amy. Can't really tell whether she's Sasha or Amy. Let me look at the photos again. So she's got like kinda slanted eyes. And she doesn't look like she has a birthmark on her face. Or maybe she does. I can't tell if that's a birthmark or if that's dust on my screen. Okay. Alright, so let's look at the catalog again then. Alright, so Sasha, Eve, or Amy. I think she's probably Sasha. Probably. She's definitely not Eve, so she's got to be Sasha or Amy. And then red lipstick is... I can't tell who's in the, How do I tell who's in the ambulance? There's got to be something with the photos. Let's see. You've got earrings on, so you have to be blue lipstick. can't tell. Doesn't look like there's... Oh wait, you have bracelets on, so you have to be green then. I think. Yeah, you've got bracelets on, so you have to be green. So that means that red lipstick is the one in the van. And then didn't one of the models have, one of the red bags with red lipstick in it had like a note from a model? No. Not that one. Not that one. That's blue. No. Oh, okay, so green had the note. Never mind. So I can't tell whether this bag is the... Whether this bag is the models or whether this bag is the models. Although I guess that this is probably either Marie's or the agent. It doesn't really seem like a model's bag, if that makes any sense. I watched Sonic 3 the other day. How was it? I haven't actually seen any of the Sonic movies, although I've heard they're decent. I'm just not really a big Sonic person. Alright, so in terms of bags, I can go with what I've narrowed down in terms of names. So green bag has the green lipstick. So that is Jennifer, what's her name? Jennifer Gibson. Oh, I must not get the models' names until I, like, figure them all out. Okay. Okay, so red's the shortest with short hair. I should be able to narrow it down by looking at eye color and hair length. Red lipstick has a beauty mark on her cheek, brown eyes, and short hair. So you are Kelly Green or Amy Wood. It all depends on whether she's a smoker or not, and I can't tell because we have two bags with red lipstick. You're either Kelly Green or Amy Wood. I think probably Amy, because she's got the big eyes. So if that makes red Amy Wood. Then that makes blue the other one. Who's blue? Blue is Sasha. Sasha what? Sasha Hill. Did I get that right? That doesn't seem right. Non-smoker. 5'7". That she's okay. So she is shorter than Red. Sasha Hill. Is there anyone with brown eyes and longish hair that doesn't have a birthmark? No. Well, Eve, but her hair is too long for that. So it does have to be Sasha. They're alright, but Sonic 3 ruled because they put Shadow on a motorcycle. I was about to say I'm not a big Sonic person either, but I remembered I read about 40 issues of the comic. I guess you could say that you're, like, a casual fan, I guess. Like, you're not... You probably wouldn't consider yourself, like, a super fan, but... It's still... You're still somewhat familiar with it, if you've read 40 issues of the comic. Right, and then you must be Jennifer Gibson? Oh, come on, I must have one of the names wrong. What if you are Eve? Okay, so I'm looking for brown eyes and longish hair. And a non-smoker. So you have to be Amy, Eve, or Sasha. She could be Eve, same height. And she doesn't have a birthmark, so what if she is Eve? Eve what? Eve Robertson. Okay, yeah, so you are Eve Robinson, or Eve Robertson, not Robinson. There we go. Okay, so now I can give the rest of y'all the appropriate names, too. So the woman with the hat has got the earrings, so she is Eve. And you with the umbrella have got the birthmarks on the back, so you're Jennifer. So that must make you Amy. Amy Wood. And then, what's Miss Harper's name? I suppose I'll figure it out. Sandra. Sandra is Miss Harper's name. There we go. Alright, so now I can narrow down the bags. So the blue bag's got red lipstick and cigarettes, but Amy is not a smoker, right? Yeah, Amy's not a smoker, so that means that the blue bag must be Sandra's. Sandra Harper. The green bag has the green lipstick in it, so that means that it is Jennifer's. This bag has red lipstick in it, but so that means that that either has to be Amy's or maybe even Marie's. She's not really wearing lipstick though. Alright, so blue lipstick has to belong to Eve. Eve Robertson. So this one's gotta be Amy's, I guess. Amy... What? Okay. Comic rules, by the way. I hope some of those characters make it into the mainline games. I have not either read a comic or played a Sonic game in a long time, although I probably should at some point. I remember liking them when I was a kid, it's never been at the top of my list. Okay, so now I have to put together the events. So Eugene hired Sandra to provide models. Hired Sandra Harper to provide models for a photo shoot. For a commercial. I'm assuming the soda is the orange, because it's, well, orange. Before the shoot, probably either Marie... Okay, so Marie's got whatever these things are. So I'm guessing what happened is she put those in the soda. These are the... Not that. I'm looking for the database on the drugs. Here we are. Amphetamine-based rich kid drug quickly delivers short but strong bursts of happiness. Gun containing caffeine and nicotine. Crystal or portal. Okay, so I need to figure out... I don't think Sandra would have drugged one of her own models. Or my assumption is that since she swears she wasn't on drugs and there's nothing in her bag, then someone must have put drugs in the soda, especially considering they're a different color. Like, these are the dark orange, and then these ones on the table are lighter. So she has the Sunnies. He doesn't have anything on him. He doesn't have anything on him. He doesn't have anything on him. And then we have... Pack of tablets labeled Genius. Okay, so that's not what I'm looking for. Sandra's got these in her bag. So maybe Sandra was the one to drug the soda, but I don't know. I'm gonna guess Sandra drugged the soda. Sandra Harper secretly added the little tablets. Crystal Sunny's Euphoria is what it's called. Euphoria to the soda. To make the models happy, I guess? Probably not to make the models overdose. That wouldn't be very good for her. So to make the models happy. This worked, so Jack Nowick is in charge of the device. Aims the idol at the models to take their memories, or take the happy memories? So, and then Amy either was allergic or overdosed, or let's see. Heat memories, orange commercial, lab staff models. It's either gotta be overdose or allergy, and my guess would be allergy. Because neither of the other models had an adverse reaction. So, wrong thing. I hate that if there's one thing I really hate is that the names of the models and the names of everyone else are on separate, like, panels. Allergy created an emergency, so they had to call 4 medics. Oh, there we go. Eugene and Sandra conspired to spike the naive young models' drinks with Euphoria to capture their memories of immense joy. However, Amy had an allergic reaction to the drug and almost died. Okay. Idol guide. If it's cool, it's full. If it's hot, it's not. Or if it's cool, it's not full. If it's hot, it's not. God, that's so dumb. If there's juice in the tank, it's only for awake folk or something blank. To act upon, keep matter button on. Alright, so if it's blue, it's empty. If it's red, it's full. If it's full, you can only use it on awake folk or discs, I'd assume. Alright. Boardroom brawl. A fight breaks out at OPIG headquarters. Oh, man, okay. Ladies, please, consider the bigger picture here. Don't you know what this means? We'll reach every home in Hesperia. Whore. Oh my, should I be writing this down too, sir? Right, meeting minutes. Nathan Hoyle, Jasmine Patel, Annette Spender. Others present, Jeremy Drake, secretary. Frigid bitch. Okay. We've got this. Mounted speaker. Okay. And then we've got shit going down up here as well. So we've got the idol. Take it up with Eugene when he's done drawing. In his infinite wisdom, he changed the plan at the last minute, so I didn't have time to do your tasks. Eugene's orders, Tessa's orders. Tape off ZOI, erect curtain booth, set idle to 1 day. Fix lab phone transmitter. Receive Mr. Spender at reception, delegated responsibility for looking after him to Marie. A lens, okay. What? How did I get here? Elephants never forget. Love Motel. Next day half off. Valid for 30 days from your checkout on April 29th, April 26th, 1976. Love that. Alright, so Monday, April 25th. Board meeting, 5 p.m. set off from Bayhaven to New Wells. 8 p.m. motel check-in. Tuesday, 11 a.m. idle demonstration at New Wells. 1 p.m. back to HQ. 7 p.m. dinner with Annette and the kids. Don't worry, Mr. Spender, sir. It can take a few moments to reorient yourself. This is all perfectly normal. Non-disclosure agreement. I, Tristan Dreyfus, hereby agree not to disclose any information obtained through my internship with the Olympus Pinnacle International Group, OPIG. I understand that to do so could result in a substantial lawsuit. I can't talk all of a sudden. So essentially the sodas were just a crime of incompetence. Yep. Well, I mean, it was still... I suppose it was technically manslaughter, or maybe... I'm not sure how the crime would be classified, because on one hand, the intent was to drug them against their will, which is, you know, still assault. But it wasn't to attempt to kill her, just to drug her. So... I actually don't know what that would be charged with if it were actually charged in a court of law. Let's see. Okay. So then we've got this camera here. Oh, the audio's not plugged in, okay. Now that's some good gossip. Wait, how was I affected when I'm outside the zone of influence? Alright, so there's a blank pad of paper. And then... I thought I told you to fix the phone, Jack. How are we supposed to answer the board's questions? Okay, what am I missing here? Oh, the phone. Okay, so I'm still missing spots, though. Can I go up? Okay, so I thought I got everything. Oh, there's stuff on the table. Or, not on the table, on the TV. I got the speaker. Phone's there. I got you. I think I got everything here. Oh, that's what I'm missing. You dirty dog, Tim. How can I use this to my advantage? Okay. So I have to figure out what happened. I'm assuming I have to figure out what happened here and what happened in the boardroom and how they're somehow interconnected. Is criminal negligence a thing? Yes, but only if you have a duty of care. So, like, for example, if you're a nurse and one of your patients gets injured or their condition gets worse because you forgot to give them their medicine, that would be considered criminal negligence. But if it's not necessarily your job to take care of that person or that thing, or if the incident doesn't result directly from your responsibility to take care of them, then it's technically not negligence, at least in the US. I don't know I don't know the details of how that particular kind of law works in any other country, but in the US at least, it is technically not negligence if it doesn't result as part of a duty of care. Alright, so as far as I can tell, I'm gonna start with names. So some of these I know, some of these I don't. This is Nathan Hoyle. Nathan Hoyle. This is Tim Spender. These are the ones I know from previous levels already. Marie Westlake. Eugene Marmot. Jack Nowick, whoever that is. Jack Nowick. This is Tessa Navari. She cut her hair. Navari. And then I'm assuming this cameraman is the one under. this cameraman is probably the one with the contract that Marie was holding. So the cameraman is probably Tristan Dreyfus. So as far as I can tell, Tim, this is Tim Spender. I'm assuming he's married to Annette Spender from the boardroom. Alright, so you're Jeremy Drake. Words. Jeremy Drake. So one of these two women has got to be Annette Spender, and the other one's Jasmine Patel. As far as I can tell, Tim is married to Annette but is sleeping with Jasmine. I'm pretty sure this is Jasmine, because she's got the matchbook. So, I suppose I just have to test the theory. Jasmine Patel, Annette Spender. This is Jeremy Drake. Sweet. Okay, so I was right about that. Now, events. At Opig's laboratory in... Okay, so Tim has a schedule on him. That'll tell me where each one is. Alright, so the board meeting is in Bay Haven. The idol demonstration is in New Wells. At Opig's laboratory in New Wells, the team held a demonstration, I guess, to show that the idol could give and take memories, would be my guess. The idol was used to take... Alright, so it's set to... It's not set to 1 day, it's set to 3 days, I think? I think that's... Or maybe it's set to 1 day. Wait. Yeah, so he changed it from 1 minute to 1 day. Take 1 day's worth of memories from, presumably, Tim. Oh, from Tim Spender. And then give it to Eugene Noack. Or not Eugene Noack, Eugene Marmot. Eugene Marmot. Check. Okay. This included a broadcast? No. Board meeting, mounted speaker, idle, memory sealed. Oh, this included a memory of Tim and Annette at the hotel. Oh no, not Tim and Annette, Tim and Jasmine. Okay, so at the company's headquarters in... What was it? It was Bay something. Bay Haven. Company's headquarters in Bay Haven. The board, received this memory via broadcast. Live broadcast, prompting Annette to attack Jasmine. Annette Spender to attack Jasmine Patel. Sweet. I love when I get it right the first time. Hoping to glean useful information, Eugene arranged to have the idol give him an entire day's worth of memories, rather than just a 1-minute memory. Unexpectedly, the idol transmitted these memories not only to Eugene, but also through the camera behind him and into the minds of the other board members. Okay. So now we've got this weird, like, bird helicopter thingy with memos. Okay. To the lab team, by now you should have all been informed about what happened here at HQ during yesterday's demonstration. Clearly we need to capitalize on this unexpected functionality. Each of you is to submit an idea for how we do this. Have your submissions on my desk by tomorrow. So I'm assuming Tessa proposed empathy. For 1 minute, I mediate on the feeling of pure empathy and we capture a memory of this. We contact the international media and have them transmit this memory live on the evening news. Max employee loyalty. HR spends 1 month increasing an OPIG employee's obedience and skill levels. In this training broadcast, we then transfer these memories to every OPIG employee in every office. The Greatest Generation. We pay a top teacher to spend a month intensively teaching a gifted child literacy and numeracy skills. Then we team up with a children's television program for a live episode in which these memories are transferred to all viewers. That's not a bad idea. Alright, so now we've got this. Ancient artifacts. A violent display at the Museum of Lemurian History. Oh boy, okay, yeah, they weren't kidding. An entertainment console from the Turmoil era. Children do not touch. Like all other ancient Lemurian technology in this museum, the device no longer works. Okay. Oh, we've got the discs here. If my calculations are correct, and if what I think just happened, I'm afraid you don't know how right you are. That's a really long number. A roll of sticky tape. Disk LM2 full. Memory giver LM-SSA1, aka Echo Secunda. Date of experiment June 4th, 1977. Location Museum of Lemurian History. Alright, 10:03 p.m. Max lens fitted. Idle and target in position. Area behind target cleared, ready to begin. 10:05 p.m. Here we go, extracting memories in 3, 2, 1. 10:15, completed inspections. No issues found. Safe to continue. 10:18, idle reoriented, recipient seated and signaling to proceed. Transferring memories in 3, 2, 1. Alright, then we've got B. 10:35 p.m. Recipient reports successful transfer, but says memories are incomplete once more. Tried to explain that the idol is already set to max, but recipient's adamant. I suppose there's one thing I could try. Could get us an extra 4.01 days worth. Goes against my better judgment, though. Oh, I'm betting I can tell you what happened. I am betting they set the idol to 1 year, which is the maximum that you can do with one disc, and intended to add the other discs add the other discs thinking they would add together, giving you an extra 4.1 days. Instead, they probably multiplied together, giving the long-ass number that he had on that calculator. 341,461,986,807.81. Alright, Rowan Doyle. Oh, there's his name tag. A spears pierced the man's shoulder. A taser. Museum opens old wounds. Asperian Museum has announced plans to unveil an ancient Lemurian seal next week, sparking fury within the eastern continent. The Museum of Lemurian History will showcase the seal, which dates back to around 800 BC from Monday, having bought it at an auction nearly 3 years ago. But Lemurian leaders have demanded all such seals be returned to their countries of origin. Aurelia Winston, curator at the museum, said, "I don't see what all the fuss is about. History belongs to everyone. Hesperians deserve to admire these decorative ornaments, too." That's because they're not decorative ornaments, clearly. Or not just decorative ornaments. Okay, so there's what looks like a ray gun? Covered in blood. Product design trends through the ages. Okay, so Progress Era, a Veil Forge, generated a short-lasting cell shield around the user. A Harmonite softened the hearts on enemies on the battlefield. A siren cry emitted a multi-dimensional distress signal, and a vaporon dematerialized household organic waste matter. Warrior Psyche. This abstract statue depicts Distan Luk, a prominent figure in ancient Lemurian mythology. Luk was said to have had an unquenchable thirst for violence and the ultimate mind for warfare. Fun. A tank from the Progress era. The M490 tank, aka the Blockbuster, is often blamed for the Ravens' defeat in the Lemurian Civil War, as its main gun was prone to jamming and often failed to fire at critical moments. How could he do that, Jack? It's just so unlike him. Aurelia, I read about your new seal display. Want to know what it really is? My colleague Jack and I can show you. Just let us bring something we've been working on to the museum after hours one night. You might have just bagged your first piece of ancient Lemurian technology that actually works. Call me and we can set a date. Oriel Toussaint. Alright, woman, did it work? Man, I believe so. The feeling is less imposing than I imagined. My thoughts remain my own. But yes, I can also see Echo Secunda's memories clearly and on demand. Well, what do you see? Start right at the beginning and spare no detail. We have all night. Let's see. The furthest back memory. It appears to begin partway through a conversation. I'm missing vital context. Noak, I need you to look something up for me, please. Or look into something for me, please. Woman, while he works on that, let's try another memory. The most recent day, perhaps. Okay, let's see. I appear to be some sort of sentinel. I mean, Echo Secunda is. My task is to protect Lemuria from itself. Fascinating. A beam of light connects to me to some strange device. There's a gem on my forehead that was supposed to prevent me from lying, but I found a way to deceive it. I've become the very thing I was supposed to be fighting against. For that I have suffered greatly. But I am not done yet. I will never surrender. I will make them pay. Woman, are you okay? Man. Oh, thank you. I got a little wrapped up in that one. Noak, how are you going on with my request? Or getting on with my request? I need to learn to read, apparently. So there's the data disk. Projection crystal. In ancient Lemuria, naturally glowing crystals such as this one were supposed to provide public service announcements. This particular narrative featured the fictional sinner Auk, who was used to warn against only the gravest of crimes. The precise nature of the crime depicted here, however, has yet to be deciphered. Alright, so he took the, I'm assuming a lifetime's worth of memories from this guy with the face. He transferred it into a data disk, then transferred it back out of the data disk into the idol again, and then projected it onto someone else presumably overwriting their personality. A military aircraft from the Golden Era. At the height of the Empire, Lemuria's army boasted a fleet of more than 1,000 such aircraft. When all flew together, they were said to cloak entire cities in shadow. And then a law enforcement automaton from the Restraint Era. Commissioned by the Ministry of Order circa 800 BC, an ancient Lemurian proverb is inscribed on the figure's lips. Loosely translated, it reads, "Discipline heals societal wounds." Alright. So I've got to figure out what's happening here. So I'm assuming this is Auk. So Auk takes you. I'm assuming you're deer and you're probably crow. This one is distinctly more bird-like. Lots of memory stuff in this and 1,000 Times Resist. Yeah, you're right. I hadn't really noticed the trend, but... okay, so Auk takes... I'm assuming this is deer. Okay, all memories from deer. And gives them to a disc. Next, he takes the memories from the disc. He takes some memories from the disc? Or maybe all. No, it would have to be all because it completely overwrites this person. All memories from the disc. And gives them to... I'm assuming this is Crow. As a result, Crow becomes deer. Sweet, okay. So even if you take all the memories from the disc, it still retains the information. So I've got words. Let's go events 1. At the museum, we've got... Alright, so Jack Noack used the idol to take memories from the disc. Okay, so it started with a year. Or I'm assuming this is a year, because we've got 1 minute, 1 day, 3 days, 1 month, not 1 year. Alright, so 1 month's worth of memories, or Echo Secunda's memories, because Echo Secunda is the one in the disc. Memories from the disc. And give them to Oriole Toussaint. I'm assuming, because he's the only one we don't see here, so I'm assuming he must be the one who received the memories and presumably became Echo Secunda after receiving a lifetime's worth of memories. But Oriole Toussaint wanted more memories. Wanted more. So Jack Noack used all the discs. All the discs together. Oh, used all the lenses together, not the discs. Used all the lenses together. Jack Noack thought this would add the effects of the disc, but it multiplied. But it would add the effects of the discs. Lenses, not discs. They're disc shaped, so that's what's messing with me, is they're like I hear disc and I assume like a circular, like a flat cylinder shape. It would add all the effects of the lenses together, instead it multiplied them. Sweet, okay. So then events 2. Immediately afterwards. So at this point it would be Oriole Toussaint would have turned into Echo Secunda. Grabbed a something, which so I'm assuming he must have grabbed whatever this thing is. It looks very space age, so I would assume it matches to whatever statue this is. Entertainment console from the Turmoil era. This looks like it matches this in terms of, like, appearance. So I guess it's whatever's from the Turmoil. No, wait, this definitely matches this. This matches this, and this matches the statue. So the thing on the ground has got to be whatever era this statue is. This is from the Restraint era, so he's got to have grabbed a Vaporon. Why did I close that? He grabbed a Vaporon, which vaporized something. That's not right. Maybe they grabbed the spear, or they threw the spear? Wasn't there something about this not always working? There was something about one of these artifacts not working. This movie? The tank from the Progress era. Okay. Okay, so the tank from the Progress era matches this thing visually. So I'm assuming he must have grabbed the Veil Forge first? Huh. Maybe I can put together the second part of the events first. When whatever they grabbed failed to work, he must have thrown a spear at this guy. Maybe. So this thing has, like, marks on its hand. So I'm thinking whatever Echo Secunda grabbed, it alerted the statue. So yeah, I think they must have grabbed the Vaporon. Or maybe it alerted the security guard? Okay, yes. So he would have grabbed the Vaporon, or she, I don't know what gender Echo Secunda is. They. Pronouns are funky. So they grabbed a Vaporon, which alerted the security guard, Rowan Doyle. When the Vaporon failed to work, they must have grabbed a spear and threw it at Rowan Doyle and fled. Echo Secunda grabbed a spear. Or threw a spear at Rowan Doyle. Threw a spear at Rowan Doyle and then fled. Sweet. I love when that happens. Makes me feel kind of smart, honestly, to get it right. The disc contained Echo Secunda's entire lifetime's worth of memories. Because the lens's effect multiplied, the idol took all those memories and gave them to Oriole. This had the effect of transferring Echo Secunda's mind and personhood into Oriole's body. Suddenly finding himself in unfamiliar territory, Echo Secunda sought to defend himself and escaped. Alright, we've got this wolf statue. Long ago, a wily wolf planted a magic plum tree in the forest. It endlessly grew the sweetest plums. One day, a rabbit came by and wanted to eat them. The wolf warned him, "If you eat these, you will grow lazy and slow, and then I can hunt you down." But the plums were so tasty that the rabbit ate and ate until he indeed became lazy and slow. So the wolf caught and ate him. Damn. More forest animals came for the plums. The wolf explained what would happen to them, but they did not listen, so the wolf got more prey. Noticing this, the beaver ran to the animal's king, the lion, shouting, "The wily wolf is tricking animals into eating sweet plums so that he can hunt them." "In my kingdom, that will not do," growled the lion. And so the lion chased the hunter wolf out of the forest, and from that day on, the animals ate all the plums they wanted. Okay. Steelside Warehouse. Dark experiments at the docks. So we got shit going down, apparently. We've got a murder board. note. Idle range commands. Take can't be remote, but give can. Amount, sum, all. Okay, so those work regardless of range. Alright, January 12th, 1977. Harry is ready. Using the idol, I have prepared him well. Let's see if he is able to achieve the goal. I have high hopes. April 3rd, 1977. He failed. How? Was he not prepared enough? No, the others must have sabotaged him. April 5th, 1977. I am not giving up. My hypothesis is not wrong. Knowledge improves societal conditions. Thus it has the highest utility. It just needs to be given to people who can influence the whole system. September 2nd. I now have the means to get better people into powerful positions. With my method, the rich scumbags are practically volunteering to be improved. This should work. Just look at Luke. He's become the best assistant I've had. Don't touch if you value your life. ES. Alright, books. March. 50 grams euphoria, 200 grams mixed euphoria, 2 kilograms of sunnies. That's a lot of drugs. That's a lot of names to sort through. Yes, it is. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. Notes. Gang fell apart. Cutter got shot by the bastards from 48. Gotta lie low somewhere. Old docks in the Steelside warehouse look promising. Locals are weak. Elijah Sinclair is not done yet. I will rebuild and take revenge. I am starting a new life. This despicable body, though addiction-riddled, is so much stronger. Wolf has earned my full loyalty. For now, I will work on bettering myself and ensuring the safety of the mission. Okay, then we've got this room with a camera. Oh, that is a dead guy. With the red curse from the beginning of the game. I knew that was gonna come around somehow. Alright, so we got dead guy. I'm gonna call you dead guy number 1, I guess. I have a feeling there's more. Alright, let's go back out. We've got a shipping container. Someone's clearly living in here. Summer in 1976. Oh, timeline. Okay. This year has been tough. Scrawny Marvin's lungs gave out and he died. Pity. I have fond memories of his optimism. On the bright side, we have the rule that says the dwellings are distributed accordingly to who's been here the longest. So, being the oldest inhabitant, I inherited Marvin's place. It is a vast improvement. Hunter Wolf is still working in the Steelside warehouse and leaves us alone. At the end of the year, a newcomer, Luke, appeared. I like him. He's seen military action and is reliable. Plus, it was a bit lonely here with just my old paranoid buddy, Dirty William. Okay, so we got some dudes here. No, you killed him. I don't believe your weird bullshit. Just stay away from me. Also, if he's gone, I'm moving to his shelter. Those are the rules. We got a voodoo doll and keys. So he lives somewhere with a lock on it, I think. He has been elevated. Soon enough, he will come and you will see the proof that it can happen to you too. He's also got keys. A fully loaded gun. Okay. So he's probably the guy with the box of bullets under his bed. But since I now know that you can literally overwrite personalities, I'm not going to assign any names yet. Because it seems to be the name of the personality they want and not the name of the body. Which is just a little weird if you ask me, but I'm sure it has a purpose. That's fantastic, Luke. I will welcome him with some music. I hope he brings some drinks for his brothers. Okay, so you're Luke then. I don't have the ability to put down names yet. March, move to the docks. Harry's very experienced, William's suspicious, Luke's quiet and disciplined. June, the bandit appeared and wants us to work for him. He hurt old Luke's leg real bad when he fought back. Something unbelievable happened. It feels too good to be true, but Hunter Wolf has saved us. William's suspicious, but the bandit's truly gone, and new Luke seems to be in good shape. Okay, so the bandit must be Elijah Sinclair, and Luke must have been overwritten into his body. He moved to the warehouse, so I got to move one living space up. The container is much better. September, a new arrival appeared. Phil. He seems fine. Hunter has come to us with a new proposal. Okay. So there's 2 people in this container. Harry, reliable but stern, keep him close. Luke, territorial, loyal, keep him close. Hunter, secretive, avoid him. Orion, has few needs, keep him close. Elijah, dangerous criminal, avoid him. Funny Phil, not that funny, avoid him. Set of needles. How to choose your dwelling for most least important. Warm, secure from thieves, enough space, offers privacy. Okay, then we've got an old boat here as well, a harmonica. Okay, dwellings. Order the dwellings from best to worst. Alright, so theoretically, whoever lives in here hasn't moved since they moved up. So my guess would be that this one, or let me double check. This one is probably the best one. I'd say there's 2 spots in here, and then the boat. The boat is neither secure nor warm, so I'm gonna guess the boat's last. So now the question is, which one of these is better than the other? Presumably the one further away from the door, right? Okay. Residents. Okay, so now I have to figure out each one of them. So I gotta figure out who's been here the longest. Well. Okay, I don't know if they're gonna give me a names window like they usually do. Dirty William is a weird choice of nickname. Why not go full on Dirty Bill? Dirty Billiam. It is a bit of an odd choice of nickname, but you never know. Maybe he just doesn't like going by Bill. Ah, dear connoisseur of more particular entertainment. Thank you for your interest in our event and your prompt payment. To receive an authentic experience and avoid legal troubles, use the equipment enclosed to tune in at 9 p.m. on September 17th. You will see it happen via live broadcast. No recordings. Why did I make them vaguely British? I just tried to do like sort of a haughty, like stuck-up accent, and it ended up being vaguely British. Table holding an assortment of drinks. A hat. Digicam. Oh, I bet they got their personalities swapped around. So I don't get a names window for the homeless guys. I just get, like, a window for these people. So I've got to figure out who's who. There's got to be more information here somewhere. Okay, so yeah, it seems like they've all had their, maybe not personalities swapped entirely, but at the very least their answers have been swapped around from who is stuck up and vaguely haughty usually ends up in a British accent, or at least a northern aristocratic accent. You're not wrong. So they've all had their answers switched around. And I have to figure out who is who. Okay, well, they all have name papers, I'm assuming. So I'm gonna attempt to figure out who's answering as who. So you're answering as Brock. I don't have the... I'm still missing spots here somewhere. Thought I got everything up here. I did get everything up here. So there must be something I missed over here then. A warehouse maybe? No, I got that. Got everything here. Got that. I got this. I thought I got everything in here, but maybe not. I think I got everything else in here, so it's gotta be something up here that I'm missing. In here, maybe? I got that. Oh. There we go. Okay. Oh, hello, people! Omo, thank you for the raid! Oh my goodness! I'm playing a murder mystery today. I am, well, murder is questionable here because I don't actually have, well, about half the levels don't actually have a body to investigate, but this one does, actually. Surprisingly, only one dead guy. Usually there's more. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, I was figuring out who got their personality switched around. So for a little bit of context, there is a device in this game that can give and take memories from people. And basically you can overwrite the person's personality with someone else. So right now my job is to try and figure out which of each of these people's personalities have all been switched around. And I have to figure out who got which person's personality. Okay, I need my names, this, and I don't have enough space in the window. Okay, so your answering is Brock something. And you've got, Hat's Brother Estates, 18 Bangor Street, New Wells. Alright, so you were presumably somebody Hat's. Let's see. You. Why did I close the other window? I still need that. You were answering as Tucker. Fewer women I date are more interested in my looks than my real estate portfolio. Oh. So, assuming you're a real estate agent, based on this note... Assuming you're a real estate agent, then she's answering as you. So she's answering as Tucker Hats. You answered as Tucker Hats. I don't know what your name is, but I can guess it from here. Find your inner child with Fairchild. Too stressed being a housewife and supporting your husband? Take a break and visit our 5-star distressing retreat. Alright, so you are somebody Fairchild. Need this guy. Who is... I don't know if he's a finance bro, but he's standing like every finance bro I've ever met. Imagine having to write down whose soul was inhabiting the suspect's body on a report. Oh, yeah. Man, I would not be... Well, I don't think I'd be a very good actual detective, because at least in games like this, all the clues are sort of laid out for you. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I have to figure out where I put my water, because I don't have a light on for some reason. The sun was still up when I started streaming. I didn't turn the light. Water, where's my water? Alright, so you were answering as Olivia. I figure my husband's next expensive toy will bankrupt us and we will have to move to a smaller villa than Cordelia's. Get fit without breaking a sweat. Sterling stamina fuel. Alright, so you are somebody Sterling. And you're answering as Olivia. Somebody Sterling. Okay. Now I need you. The hair. I fear that Olivia will overcome her distaste for children and want one of her own. Okay, so your answering is Gabriel. Gabriel is presumably Olivia's husband. Gabriel. There we are. So you're answering as Gabriel. NBB TV, head of public relations. Dear Miss Prescott. Okay. Oh, we've got 2 names. Oh, we've got lots of clues on this one. All the clues are on a handy little meter, plus you get to see everyone's pockets. The faces seem like they warp as they speak. I mean, they kind of do. It's not necessarily that they're, like, speaking. It's more that just part of the art style of the game is that everyone looks a little stupid. Alright, so you are Miss Prescott. Miss Prescott, there we are. And so you are answering as Gabriel. Gabriel Gerard, Olivia's husband. Alright, Gerard. You answered as Gabriel Gerard, and you are Olivia Gerard. And since... Right, it's my turn. Tell me, what is your greatest fear? Okay. I fear my daddy will stop funding my hobby business and I will have to start doing real work. How awful. How awful, not real work. Alright, and then you are answering as Arabella somebody. Arabella, there it is. Alright, so you 2 have got wedding rings. So, if you're Hats and you're Sterling, then you have to be Gabriel Gerard. Since you've got a wedding ring and you've got a wedding ring, you have to be Olivia Gerard. Olivia Gerard. Alright, so now the question is... People will start working out instead of drinking my trash supplements. So you're answering as the supplement guy, who is Sterling. So that must make this guy Brock Sterling. It's so hard to find the names. Alright, so Brock Sterling. Check. Alright, so who are you answering as? You're answering as Tucker, and you're somebody Fairchild. I can't tell if this one's the hobby business or if you have the hobby business, but... Oh no, you're the head of public relations, so you have the hobby business, meaning you have to be Arabella. Arabella Fairchild. And then, what does that make you? What is her name? Cordelia, maybe? Okay, 2 or more incorrect. So I'm missing, maybe it's the other way around. Maybe Cordelia's the Fairchild, or... No, you're Prescott. Cordelia Prescott. Are you maybe Arabella Prescott and you're Cordelia Fairchild? No. Okay, so 2 or fewer incorrect. Huh. I think... Alright, so I know you're Tucker Hats, because you've got the real estate business. And I know you're Brock. Okay, so you are MBB TV, head of public relations. So you have to be, and you are, dear Miss Prescott, please join us in a festive celebration of my husband's birthday. We will celebrate on Gabriel's yacht. Okay. So... Fear my husband's next expensive toy will bankrupt us. Okay, so you have to be Olivia Gerard. Answered as Olivia Gerard. Check. Okay. You answered as Tucker Hats. You answered as Olivia Gerard. You answered as Brock Sterling. Sterling? Yeah, Sterling. You, Alright, so you were answering as Gabriel Gerard. Because you're married to Olivia. So you are answering as Gabriel Gerard. You must be Gabriel Gerard then. With the wedding ring. If your dad will stop funding my hobby business and we'll have to start doing real work. Alright, so you are Arabella. Or so you're answering as Arabella. You are Olivia. Check. You're Cordelia Prescott, I'm assuming. Gabriel Gerard, check. Oh. I have that listed as Olivia Gabriel instead of Olivia Gerard. How did I do that? Close that. Reopen. There we go. Alright. Gabriel Olivia Gerard. There we go. Okay. I was trying to figure out who I had wrong and I had them all right. Okay, what else do I have to do? Alright, so I took care of the game. I have to do the residents back on the docks. Okay. So, actually, whoever's been there the longest has the residence. So, you know, all the homeless people who either currently are used to reside at the dock. Okay. So I've got you 4. I've got Hunter Wolf who lives in the warehouse. Wait, I've got names here. I've got names on the murder board. Alright, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Hunter Wolf does not count in here, I don't think. Alright, so whoever this is my dead guy, I think. Okay, so I need to figure out who's got the journal first. The journal in here says that they've been here the longest. So Scrawny Marvin's lungs gave out and he died. So Scrawny Marvin has to have been there really early. Okay, at the end of the year, Luke appeared. So it was... So we have Marvin, whoever this is, and William were there before Luke. So Luke is probably 4th? Let me look at the others. You've got a voodoo doll. I know that you're Luke. Alright, I've got another journal. March. Move to the docks. Harry is experienced. William's suspicious. Luke's quiet and disciplined. So that means that Luke has to have been 4th? Yes, because there's at least one person... There's at least 2 people who appeared after Luke. So Luke is 4th. Luke. Harry and William are both here. So that means whoever lives in this container over here must be Harry. So, assuming Marvin's first... In order of their arrival. Okay, so I don't think I know anyone who got here before... William. Maybe? Okay, so actually this must be William. Since they've been here the longest. Or, well, no, they haven't been here the longest. Okay, so... The note here says that whoever's been the longest gets the best dwelling. People doing mind swaps for fun reminds me of that movie where getting possessed by ghosts was the new fad kids were doing. Really? I mean, I guess it's not any worse than eating Tide Pods, but it's still, like... Okay, so I inherited Marvin's place. So, assuming that this is Harry, that means Marvin was there the longest. Scrawny Marvin. Scrawny Marvin. Then Harry. Then William. Then Luke. William's name is Dirty William. Hunter Wolf is not counted among the inhabitants. It seems like he's just working in the warehouse. So that's Luke. So then whoever's here is not Phil. Alright, so Phil's the newest, and then whoever this guy is the one who's not Phil, obviously. I can check the list of names to narrow it down. Marvin, Luke, Harry, William, and Orion. Alright, so Orion Sky. We've got Luke Brown, Harry Stone, and Funny Phil, who's apparently not actually that funny. Sweet. Okay, so now I can figure it out by, well, I sort of figured out the residents in the process. Alright, so I know the names. The person living in this container with the curtain is Harry Stone. Person living here must be Phil, because he's the newest resident. This one's William. Dirty William, so that must mean that this one is Orion Sky. Okay, so now I just need to get faces. So Luke's in the warehouse, so he's the only one I know who he is, and that's the issue. I should be able to narrow it down by virtue of, like, looking at items and stuff. So, harmonica. You have needles, pins. You've got a sewing kit and buttons. Alright. You've got a voodoo doll. So, you are probably the one who's here? Wait, who had the pins? Was it this guy or this guy? This guy. Yeah. Alright, so that's Luke. You have a key. I will welcome him with some music. So you're probably the one with the harmonica then. Who had the harmonica? You had the harmonica. So you are here. So, alright, and then I have to figure out which one of these guys is particularly friendly to. Which one of these guys is particularly friendly towards Hunter. Alright, so I don't think this is Harry. I don't think he's Harry. I think you have to be the guy who's friendly towards Hunter Wolf. So that makes you Orion. And that means my dead guy's probably Harry. Sweet, okay. Okay. So now I need to do the timeline. Summer. So Hunter Wolf is secretly testing in the warehouse. Hunter Wolf. Hunter Wolf. Secretly experimented in the Steelside warehouse. In June, okay, so now I need dates. Luckily, most of these diaries are dated. April 1977 versus, do I have anything set in 1976? That just has March. You don't have anything. You have a diary with dates, I think. 1976. Yeah, okay. In June, when someone appeared and blank blank, so this is probably Elijah Sinclair maybe appeared? There should be someone else with dates somewhere. So June, Elijah Sinclair appeared, yeah. Okay, so in June, Elijah Sinclair, who is the bandit, Elijah Sinclair. appeared and caused trouble. Hunter Wolf used the idol, probably? Hunter Wolf used the idol. So he put Luke into Elijah's body. He's to take all of his memories. All memories. And then on Elijah St. Clair to give all memories. As a result, Luke got a new body and became Hunter Wolf's assistant. Hunter Wolf. There we go. Hunter Wolf's assistant. There we go. Okay. I love when it's right the first time. I know I've said that a lot, but it always makes me feel a tiny bit smarter. Alright, so in September... Alright, so who am I missing? Who's my dead guy? Harry Stone. Okay. I should be able to find some notes in here. Harry is ready. Using the idol I've prepared him well. Let's see if he's able to achieve the goal. Okay, so... in September, he used the idol on Harry. Wolf used the idol on Harry Stone to give what, though? I only have, wait. Yeah, I only have his notes from 77. And I only have Harry's notes from 76, so there's a gap somewhere. He's been elevated. Okay. So, what exactly happened is the question. To give, and then on something? Okay, so I think probably what happened is he took Hunter's memories, maybe? And then on someone who's on the boat, presumably. Harry Stone to take memories. Maybe. I think. Let me look at the notes again. Effect is complete, no trace of the original. I need his notes. Harry's ready. Using the idol I've prepared him well. Let's see if he's able to achieve the goal. Alright, so he took memories from Harry. I'm assuming. And then on... Oh. I'm betting you what he did is he used it on the... whoever the musician is supposed to be. To give him musical talent, maybe? To... It's gotta have something to do with this synthesizer. Dear connoisseur of more particular entertainment, thank you for our interest in our event. To receive an authentic experience and avoid legal troubles, use the equipment enclosed to tune in at 9 p.m. on September 17th. Okay, so what? What happened exactly? Probably used it on Gabriel Gerard to... So confused. I thought I had it figured out, but apparently not. Let me see. Alright, so I can probably figure out what happened during the party and maybe reverse engineer it from there. Alright, so he's got to have used it on someone who was on the sea breeze to give memories. To give musical skills, maybe? Using a live broadcast. To give musical skills using a live broadcast. I think that's right, so it must have been on Gabriel Gerard, who was supposed to play the synth. During the party, someone spilled a drink. So she looks like she's drunk. So I would think it would be her, but I don't know. So someone caused a drink to spill. Caused a... Huh. So maybe it's not someone who caused a drink to spill, but... During the party, someone... This has to be a name. Someone... did something. Yeah, during the party, someone did something. That's exactly what I need to know. During the party, someone... take, give, experimented, caused a something to happen. Caused a... maybe sabotaged a... trouble, idle, sum, all, assistant, euphoria, Sunny's body, memories, live broadcast, synthesizer... sabotaged a synthesizer to avoid cause, to avoid... oh! To avoid revealing a lack of musical skills. Alright, so... Gabriel Gerard sabotaged a synthesizer to avoid revealing a lack of musical skills. So then what happened on Hunter Wolf's end? Hi, Pelican. I am trying to solve mysteries and not doing so hot. This one is something I'm particularly struggling with. Give me a second. So the game. Did anyone answer as Cordelia? No. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost. I think I can ask for hints, but I kind of don't want to. I feel like it's the kind of thing I should theoretically be able to figure out on my own. I have to figure out who it is that had the... I have to figure out who it was that would have... that would have been down here. Connoisseur of more particular entertainment, thank you for our interest in event and your prompt payment. Receive an authentic experience and avoid legal troubles. Use the equipment at 9 p.m. on September 17th. So I figure whatever happened here must have been done via a live broadcast. I just have to figure out who and what. It has to be either take, give, or avoid. But avoid doesn't make any sense. So, give? If he took Harry Stone's memories, he would have had to give them to someone else. So... Huh. Yeah, I may have to ask for a hint. The game on the boat, I guess, or Hunter Wolf's plans, or the broken synthesizer. The game on the boat, probably. Start breathing. Breathe in. Be present. Receive hint. Why are the party guests speaking so rudely about themselves? Because their personalities got switched. Nobody is imitating Miss Prescott. Okay, so I got that. I figured that all out. I'm gonna have to ask for another one, I think. Hunter Wolf's plans. Used on Elijah without his permission. Okay. So... I think what happened is... probably Olivia Prescott? No, not Olivia. What's her name? Arabella Prescott? What's her name? Cordelia Prescott. They're all like sort of... rich lady names, but Cordelia Prescott. Cordelia Prescott. So, if they all got switched around, then it must be Cordelia in Gabriel's body. Yeah, I need another hint. I think I have it. I think I'm probably just a tiny bit off, but whatever it is, I can't seem to get it figured out. Who was meant to show off their musical talent? Gabriel. The body in the warehouse is still warm. Hunter Wolf's been experimenting with the idle rage limits. Oh, okay. So it's gotta be... Harry Stone was not musically gifted. Okay, so it's Harry Stone in Gabriel's body, then. Okay, that was what I need to figure out. Okay, so it's Harry Stone. So he used it on Gabriel Gerard. And then Harry Stone sabotaged the synthesizer to avoid revealing a lack of musical skills. There we go. Okay. Whew. I'm a little bit worried about the last level now, to be honest. We have solved the scenario. When the bandit Elijah decided to extort money from the dock's inhabitants, Hunter Wolf set up a trap for him and used the idol to replace Elijah's personality with that of Luke Brown. A month later, Hunter Wolf remotely replaced Gabriel's mind with Harry Stone's. Okay. Homeless game show horror. A contestant died while filming the pilot episode of a new TV game show last night. Bum Wars was billed as a hilarious upcoming series in which homeless contenders compete for prizes in a series of bizarre challenges. The victim, who has yet to be named, died in a shopping cart jousting trial gone wrong. New Wells TV said it had made an error in judgment by funding the pilot, but added that the show's creator, Gabriel Gerard, had a previously unblemished track record. Alright, CEO U-turn shock. The CEO of Hesperia's largest clothing company baffled investors by voting against his own plans yesterday. Textilian boss Darren Dixon had previously put forward a motion to build several new factories in the East, ignoring concerns about pollution and wage exploitation. But at a board meeting yesterday, Mr. Dixon voted to scrap the project. Despite this, the original motion sailed through, 12 votes to 1. Okay, so they both failed. Oh, what's this? Jack, yes, in light of our new discoveries, the potential for this technology to be abused, should it fall into the wrong hands, is scarily high. And our boss is an idiot. But I am monitoring him, Tim, and Nathan, so everything's under my control. By the way, do you know where that moron has placed the empty square Lemurian disc? We should be careful when storing such things. Marie. Okay, so I have to figure out what happens. Alright, so I know the times. This is 1 month. This is 3 days. This is 1 day. This is 1 minute. And this is pretty much all, because it's something like 341 billion days, which I'm fairly sure no alive person has lived. Bum Wars, holy god, the name alone feels like it breaks some sort of code of ethics. Honestly, yeah. But at the same time, maybe not MTV, but like what's the network that does all of those like super exploitative reality TV shows? Like, is it TLC? Like, they do like Toddlers and Tiaras and my 300-pound life and all that sort of thing. It sounds like the kind of thing you'd see on like a reality TV network that doesn't care about ethics. Alright, so then I need to label the things on the disc. Pretty sure this one is memory and this one is heat. I just have to remember which one's take and which one's give. I think this is give and this is take. Red pips show how much memory or data is in the disk. Memory's in the disk. Disks never deplete. When the crystal's red... Give me a second. It's here somewhere. Not that one. This one. If it's cool, it's not full. Okay, so if it's blue, it's empty. And if it's red, it's full. Alright, so... When the idol is red... When the crystal's red, the idol is full, and the take command does not work. It does nothing. When the crystal is blue, the idol is empty. There we go. To empty the idol, use the give command on either an awake person or a data disk. On either a conscious person or a data disk. That's not right. On it just has to be a disk, doesn't it? It doesn't have to be empty. Memory disk, heat disk, matter disk is not right. Person, take, give, deplete, all, nothing, empty. I guess it has to be on an empty disk. Alright, and so drag the pictures in the comic. Alright, so this one is... Okay, so I think I got these the wrong way around, actually. So, they need to... Okay, so it needs a blue crystal is empty. So they're going to take the memory from this person. So then now the crystal is red, and there is no memory, I think. What's with the different colors, though? Okay, so... So now the person's head is empty. Head empty. Alright, so this is full. Alright, and then now these two are copies of this guy. Yes? Wrong thing. Incorrect. Okay, what do I have incorrect, though, is the question. Still incorrect, so I don't think that was the wrong one. Alright, so that one is take, memory. That's heat, that's matter. I know the discs are right. So it's gotta be either something wrong here, or... So it's gotta be one of these two that's wrong. Alright, so when the crystal is red, the idol's full. Why do I have an extra red crystal? Because the disc never depletes, maybe? Alright, so it has to go from empty to full. It stays full. And then the data disk should have data in it because the disc should still have information in it because the disk never depletes. But at the same time, this would be empty now because it's the idol itself that's the... Huh. Yeah, I'm confused again. I was doing so well, too. Okay, so I know this is right because it matches the pictures here. So this is set to take memory, give memory, and this is empty again. So when the crystal is red, the idol's full. If it's cool, it's not full. If it's hot, it's not. What do I have wrong? Oh, I can't click off of it. I have to let it breathe out. In. Out. In. Out. When a person loses their memory, their eyes turn red. Yeah. Something blank is a data disk in awake folk or conscious people. Okay, but I don't have the word data to use. Do I? Memory, heat, matter, disk, person, take, give, deplete, all, nothing, empty, full, conscious, 1 minute, 1 day, 3 days, 1 month. Maybe I have the directions switched around? Nope, that's still incorrect. Okay. Okay, so when a person's brain is empty, their eyes turn red. That's right. So if it's cool, it's not full. So if it's empty, it should be blue. I'm still incorrect. Okay. In Eugene's napkin note, something blank is a data disk in awake folk or conscious people. I have that right. So what do I have wrong? Give and take. That's right. So this is set to take. This is set to give. I can even check the information from the last chapter on it. Symbols. Give is the one without the dot. Take is the one with the dot. And that's memories. 1 day, 1 minute, 1 month, 3 days. Okay. Next chapter. 1 month, 3 days, 1 day, 1 minute, all. Give, take. Do I have those reversed? No. So yeah, give is blank and take is the one with the dot. Red pips show how much memory is stored in the disk. Yeah. Nothing all deplete, give, take, person, disk, matter, heat, memory. On a conscious person or a disk. What do I have wrong? I'm gonna check through all of these again, see if there's maybe something I missed. I don't know what I have wrong. Any of y'all got an idea? I am almost entirely sure that I have everything right here. If I look at the hints... What happened to the disc in the illustration of Hawk in the museum? It doesn't empty. When a person loses all their memory, their eyes turn red. Something blank as a data disk in awake folk or conscious people. Okay. That's not what I need. I need this again. If it's cool, it's not full. So if it's blue, it's empty. If it's red, it's not full. It's not full. So it is full. Oh, I have that wrong. No, that's not it. On either a conscious person or a memory disk? No. Okay, so when the crystal is red, the idol's full, right? I should be able to double check that by looking at one of these. Right, so the crystal is blue. That's after they gave him the memories, so blue is empty. Flea Flicker, hey, welcome! I am currently very confused trying to solve this thing. Alright, so blue is empty. When the crystal is red, the idol is full, and I'm just gonna clear this whole section. When the crystal is red, the idol is full, and the take command does nothing. When the crystal is blue, the idol is empty. To empty the idol, use the give command on either a conscious person or a data disk. Oh. They're the wrong way around. You gotta be kidding me. That is the stupidest subtle detail. It says use the give command on either an empty disk or a conscious person. That's the clue that I needed to figure out what I had wrong. I guess it's my fault for not paying closer attention. With just moments to go before the Albion Kings face the Ruritanian Dragons, some 90,000 supporters have already taken their seats at the Eclair Stadium in New Wells. Across Hesperia and around the world, hundreds of millions more will be watching live as the Pale Finals get underway. Final clash. A pale match to remember. Alright. Hello? Okay. Here we go. So it looks like this is in stages. Alright, so the goal of the OPIG Corporation's Happy Customer Project was to give happy memories? Or to give increase orange sales. To achieve those behind the project wanted to use the idol to... This is me just taking context from the whole thing so far. There's vomit in the sink. Gross. Upgraded security protocol. Since the attack of the empathy cult, which followed the dismissal of our consultant, we must take every precaution to ensure the idol's safety. Oh, okay, interesting. So, they fired Tessa, and someone who was on her side attacked the idol or the corporation wanted to use the idol to give the millions of people to give the memories of drinking orange with the drug euphoria to millions of people watching the Pale Finals. The project was invented and led by Eugene Marmot. Sweet, okay. Oh, so I've got times that I can go through. Presumably. Okay, so idle. So... Glad to hear it. He's even titled himself head of speculative investment with me in the room. He must not succeed. Hey, what's your secret, Tim? I've never seen Nathan fast-track a budget as quickly as he did with the Happy Customer Project. Also, I've heard rumors that he regularly visits that lab of yours. Is that true? Because he hasn't done on-site trips like that in years. Anna. Alright, so Marie has this. I've always known we've had our differences. I know we've always had our differences, but you're right. We must take action. Just yesterday, that imbecile made me rearrange the lab's furniture using feng shui principles. Marie, your updated idol proposal is much more interesting now that you have placed the skills and obedience training within a military context. The army is our dream client, but the higher-ups will need to see a very convincing demonstration before they're willing to begin talks with us. I'm sure you'll have a role to play working under Eugene. N.H. Nathan Hoyle. You lied to me. You are my worst student ever. I thought you cared about spreading enlightenment, but you just want to shove an ad down everybody's throats. Beware, empathy will have its revenge. The student has surpassed the master. Nothing can stop my rise to the top. You're fired. All of this was to increase your product sales? Do you have any idea how difficult it is to get people to buy things? Very hard. Alright, so then I've got Nathan here. This is very exciting. If the project succeeds, the implications are enormous. The consumer market is just the first step. I have a much bigger goals in mind. Jack, do you think there's a distance or a scale limit? Our stress tests have not discovered any limitations so far, Mr. Hoyle. I have a high degree of confidence in the project having successful outcomes. Okay. So, now I need to go back to December 16th. So... Oh, there's stuff happening over here. Okay. Must have been someone connected to those blasted hippies. They will strike again. Security Captain B. Greer. Alright. See, I wasn't imagining it. Someone's sneaking around. Anyway, we should return. It's time to start the transfer to the TV station. Alright, so 1 minute lens installed. Mr. Marmot has filled the idol with the material. The idol's interior and control panels are locked. Alright, at each of these times, what did the idol contain and who was the last person to have used it? Alright, so... Presumably... the idol contains the memories. Crystal's red, so it's full. If the focus crystal's blue, the idol's empty. If the focus crystal's red, the idol's full. If the idol contains information, to successfully use the give command, there must be a valid information vessel within range, either a blank Lemurian data disk or a living, awake human being. For the idol to perform any function, the matter button must be switched on. Okay. Oh my, that was disgusting. 15269. He's got a bottle of soda that reeks of rotten eggs, a flask of whiskey, and a key. What am I missing here? Upgraded security protocol. OPIG certified guards should always be present with the idol. Keys to the lab are only granted to Marie, Tim, and the shift guard. Idol's control panel and interior are now protected with a PIN code only available to me, Marie, and Jack. Alright, so I think they're probably conspiring against Eugene here. Yeah, they're probably conspiring against Eugene. So my guess is Tim drank a tainted bottle of soda. So my guess is the last user was Tim Spender. And it contains right now, I'm guessing, bad memories of the orange. There's vomit in the sink. Tim has a comment about it looking disgusting, and he's got a tainted bottle of soda. Alright, so when the idol was loaded into the security van... Oh wait, no, so it's... Okay, so before Eugene and Jack left the laboratory, it would be good memories. Presumably Jack being the last to use it. Alright, so good memories of orange. And Jack would have been the last person to use it, presumably, because they're sure as hell not letting Eugene touch the thing. Alright, so when the idol was loaded into the security van... I need this... time stamp, I think. Ah, what the hell is this? Security Sergeant B. Myson. Okay, so the idol's empty right now. So when it was loaded into the security van, it must have had Tim's bad memories then. Bad memories of the orange. Which were put there by Tim Spender, presumably. And so, a bit of snow falls and it suddenly everyone starts driving like a snail. Okay, so something got bumped, and he got 1 minute of bad memories of drinking orange. Okay. That tracks. Then when it arrived at the TV station, it contained... It's full again. It contained the memories of the square data disk. It contained all memories of the square disk. And so either Bruce Myson, one of the security guards, would have had to use it. Okay, so you must have been the one who used it then. B. Myson. But I don't think it's you in your body. I think it must have been... Let's see. B. Greer. You've got a testing bracelet on that says you got memories from somebody. So the question is, who was the last person to use it? The last person to use it must have been the security guard, right? Security Captain B. Greer, so then it must have been the security sergeant, I think? Security sergeant. 2 or fewer incorrect, okay. So when it gets to the TV station, it's full again. And it's got all the discs added. It's gotta have been all the memories of the square disc, right? Because it's got the disc taped to the wall? Yeah. Okay, and it's set to give memories. That's right. And then by the time it gets to the station, it's full again, so it must have been... Maybe it was the security captain instead? No, incorrect. So security sergeant's right. Tim Spender was the last user? Jack Novick. Maybe Eugene Marmot was the last user. There we go. Okay. Curse. Okay, so after Tessa Navarri's attack, the security protocol was changed. Consequently, Tim Spender, assisted by Marie Westlake, ambushed, bribed... Oh, they must have bribed the guard. Tim Spender, assisted by Marie Westlake? Oh wait, no, Marie Westlake assisted by Tim Spender. Tim Spender. Bribed the guard at the laboratory? I should look at this first. Oh yeah, this is what I need. Good, you'll have a very important role to play in our next step. Don't worry about me, I can endure anything, I'll cut the rest of the tape myself. Pinnacle Security, Bruce Myson. Alright, so it's gotta have been whoever Hunter Wolf is. Empathy Warriors, a new terrorist group in town. Mass terrorists distract a science laboratory with Molotov cocktails. Gang also painted slogans on the building. An OPIG's spokesman said the extremists fled when employees threatened to call the police. Okay, so whoever's in this coat... Do I have Hunter Wolf? Oh, yeah. So it must have been Hunter Wolf. Hunter Wolf, assisted by Luke Brown, ambushed the guard of the laboratory. And you are Bruce Myson. Then, Hunter Wolf used the idol to transfer Luke into Myson's body. Yeah, Hunter Wolf used the idol to transfer... to... take all memories from Luke and to give all memories to Bruce Myson. Two or fewer incorrect. After Tessa Navarri's attack. Alright, so... Since William's departure, Hunter's been acting strangely. Nonetheless, I will do everything to help my savior. My faith in Hunter's vision is unwavering. The savior looks back and is filled with determination and grace. I'm ready to do whatever's asked of me. Okay. So yeah, that is Luke. Oh, Hunter Wolf, not Hunter Hoyle. There we go. Okay. So, at the TV station. I've got two places this time. I got someone on a motorcycle. I got security guard whose eyes are bloodshot and streaming with tears. I've got Tim and Marie. I just saw Nathan run in with security. Okay, so we've got empathy cult people for empathy and love. Yep. Tessa, I'm with you. I also worry about what Eugene, or worse, Marie and Nathan might do with the idol. The lab is now heavily guarded. The best time to stop them will be moments before the broadcast. We're scheduled to go live at 5:30 p.m. In the room, it should only be me, Eugene, and the actors. Jack. Okay. This. I've got this. We've got this model here. And the data discs are missing because they're all in the idol. Okay, we've got rooftop doors locked from the inside. Hi, Eugene. Taste this beverage. Soon everyone will know how delicious it is. A bottle of soda that reeks of rotten eggs. Okay. Audio in, video in, audio out, video out. I did it! Help! Alright, today's tasks. Carrot Top. Make sure idle loaded in van. Keep an eye on Baldy. Report to me at OPTV and wait further instruction. Four Eyes. Prepare van for idle transportation. Report to me at OPTV and prepare for broadcast. Operate camera during broadcast. Me. Supervise a T-station. Welcome Summer and ensure she has everything she needs. Coordinate with Old Nathan. So you're the mastermind behind the fantastic project. I would really like to get to know you better. Wait for me on the roof for some quality alone time. I'll come as soon as the live broadcast ends. Okay. So I think I figured out most things here, unless I didn't. Oh. Hands up, and then you will pay for this. Dear Nathan Hoyle, your proposal sounds very interesting. Let's schedule a demo of your new technology, and if it looks promising, we can talk next steps. General Hugh Stryker, ASH Armed Forces Procurement Department. Okay, so I've got everything there. I need whatever's happening in here. Icarus? Am I hallucinating? Or is this some form of intoxication? Alright, and then I have this here. We apologize for the brief interruption due to technical difficulties. This commercial break is now over, so let's return to the second half. It is still anyone's game. Okay, I think I know what happened. So at the TV station, someone trapped Eugene on the roof. Presumably Tim, or maybe Marie. Tim... Alright, so someone trapped Eugene Marmot on the roof. I have to figure out whether it's Tim or Marie. So it's not... well, it's not Nathan. Marie. I just saw Nathan run in with security. Or... Okay, so presumably Tim trapped him on the roof. Door is locked from the inside. So I'm gonna guess Tim, yeah. So Tim Spender trapped Eugene Marmot on the roof. However, through a reckless act, Eugene Marmot, threw, trapped, stormed, bribed, killed. Alright. The aim of preventing the blank from getting blank of blank. As a result, only blank received the... Okay, however, through a reckless act... Oh, Tessa Navari stormed the room. Stormed the TV station. Stormed the broadcast with the aim of preventing the spectators from getting memories from the disc. From the... Spectator would know good, bad, all memories. Bad memories of the orange? I don't know. Okay, so... Clearly they stormed the TV station. Of preventing... So who's she preventing from getting the memories? I'm confused. As per usual. Okay, so someone stormed the broadcast. I'm assuming it has to be Tessa Navari, because it's the empathy people. Only Tim Spender, or not only Tim, only Jack Nowick received the memories. Because everyone else seems to be themselves. Received memories from the idol. Shortly afterwards, someone, along with accomplices... Okay, so that's when Tessa Navari stormed the station. Stormed the TV station. Right, through a reckless act, someone stopped the broadcast. Oh, Eugene stopped the broadcast because he jumped off the roof and got the cord. Received memories from the idol. Yep. Shortly afterwards, Tessa Navari, along with accomplices, stormed the TV station and threw the blank out of the blank. Threw something out of the window. Threw the discs out of the window, maybe? Oh, threw the idol out of the window. Sweet, okay. And one more step. Okay, so... posing as blank... Okay, so posing as Hunter Wolf, someone securely experimented with the idol to find the best way of using it to... I think educate people, wasn't it? Because his whole thing was educate humanity. After what? After control something? Potatoes unbeatable, disillusioned. After becoming disillusioned, probably. He decided that the only way was to turn everyone into a genius. Assuming. If his goal is to educate humanity, I think that's probably what it is. To fulfill his plan, someone tried to use the Happy Customer Project to turn the spectators... into someone or something. Oh. I have Isaac Nowick here again as an option for the... Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I think I'm out of water. I've still got a little bit left. I think I know what happened. I think it's gotta be Jack Nowick. Because I have Isaac Nowick as an option again. I think he planned to turn people into... So everyone has their own clear agenda except Jack, which contributes to my assumption. But I think it has to be Jack because it's turning people into Isaac Nowick, who we know that he idolizes and respects. However, because of what happened at the TV station, he was the only person to turn into Isaac Nowick. I did it! I love when that happens. Alright, when Jack realized that OPEC did not want to use the idol to improve the world, he started a secret mission to do it himself under the pseudonym Hunter Wolf. After experimenting with memory and mind transferal, he came up with a plan to use OPEC's soda commercial project to turn millions of pale spectators into his Uncle Isaac. But thinking that everyone was about to receive spoiled orange memories, Eugene climbed the broadcast tower and stopped the transmission at the last moment. Soon afterward, Tessa and her accomplice hurled the idol from a third-story window, smashing all the lenses inside. Madam, do not even think about starting a cult in a federal facility. Congratulations, Eugene, on becoming our new head of speculative investment. This is all your fault, Tim. Oh, and there's Oriole. If you're watching this, Uncle, I hope you can forgive me. Please understand that I did it all for the betterment of humanity. So it turned out that Harry had not attended a single job interview. He wasn't the man I thought he was. No wonder he used Gabriel's body for such immoral purposes. But even when I did find a truly noble man in William as just one person, he was unable to make a difference in Darren's body. I realized that for meaningful change to occur, humanity needed millions more excellent individuals. And I had to be one of them. After all, how could I impose on millions of others a sacrifice I was not willing to make myself? All that was left was to find the most ethical, intelligent, and educated person I knew. That's when I thought of you, Uncle. Oh, that's it. That is one... I don't even know if that really counts as a cliffhanger, but if it does, that's one hell of a cliffhanger. But, I'm guessing that's all for today. What was I going to say? Oh, I will definitely be starting something new next week. Or maybe the week after? I have my January demo day next week. For those of y'all who don't, or who aren't familiar with it, once a month I try and do a day where I showcase demos from either recently released or upcoming indie games. And so I have my January demo day next Thursday, I believe? Maybe it's next Friday. I don't remember what day I scheduled it for, but I'll check my calendar and I'll remember. So I will probably have that next week instead of starting something new. But after that, I have a good couple of games on my list that I can start. So... Oh, there's press anywhere to continue. Oh, thank you for playing. So yeah, I have plenty of games I can start the week after next, probably. I will probably try and post a poll on either my Twitter or my Discord to get y'all's opinion on it. And until then, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you on... I think I scheduled it for Sunday. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.